13-year-old realizes his twin brother just killed someone.
How are you?
Oh, you're coming out now?
What's you editing?
I was editing Dexter.
What do you guys suspect, or what do you...
My bad, chat. I just said I wasn't gonna pause that much, but did he just say Dexter? The fucking movie of the guy that literally runs around murdering people from like town to town. We're already starting this video off 8 seconds into the fucking video, and he's talking about a guy who's literally known for murdering people in a movie.
How are you?
Oh, you're coming out now?
What's you editing?
I was editing Dexter.
What do you guys suspect, or what do you guys know about what happened?
Police are speaking with 13-year-old Hunter and his twin brother Levi, and while they appear clueless now, one of them has just committed a gruesome murder.
We need to talk to essentially each of you, and we're wondering if we can go down to the police department.
I don't know what's going on. Neither do I.
As the weeks-long investigation continues, detectives discover that these are no ordinary boys. One of them has spent years obsessively researching serial killers like Ted Bundy. Now he believes he's executed the perfect murder and can outsmart police. But
Chad, Ted Bundy, if y'all don't know who that is, go look into him, bro. Everybody, after this video, after this stream today, if y'all don't know who Ted Bundy is, go look into his shit, bro. It is the most horrific thing you'll ever look into, probably in your life, to be honest. It's fucking gruesome.
a series of childish mistakes would cause his violent fantasies to slowly come to light, leaving his family and the entire town in utter shock as the monster they feared turns out to be a 13-year-old boy.
Find that fool. Yes. And he needs to die.
It's not possible. There has to be someone who planted evidence. What happens now? He's only 13.
There's two types of people in this world. You've got monsters, you've got people who make mistakes.
If it's a murder, then it would be a monster, right?
Chat. Oh my God, yo, I don't know what just happened. I just got a feeling in my stomach. Like, this is about to really freak me the fuck out, bro. Chat, I don't know why, bro. I just got a feeling in my stomach. This video is about to really freak me the fuck out, bro. I've watched so many of these, but this one right here just feels a little bit different, bro. I'm gonna be honest, chat. This one right here just feels a little bit different, bro.
It's 2 a.m. in the small village of Fairfax, Ohio, and tonight, a 13-year-old boy decides this is the night he becomes a serial killer. For years, he's been obsessed with true crime content, and with his family preparing to move away the following week, he's finally ready to put everything he's learned into action.
Yo, why the fuck is all of these crazy people in Ohio? No, I'm actually so serious. Like, chat, I'm not bullshitting y'all. Out of probably 70% of the videos that we have reacted to of shit like this, it is always Ohio. John and Go Bucks, I know y'all are from Ohio, and I know y'all ain't nothing like these folks, but dude, what the fuck is wrong with the people in y'all state, man? Dead ass. Every time we watch one of these, it's always somebody from Ohio, bruh. Every time.
At 2:30 a.m., he slips out of his house and walks less than 10 feet to his neighbor's house next door. Once inside, the 13-year-old puts on a pair of gloves, something he learned on YouTube that would prevent him from leaving behind his DNA. He moves silently through the house before approaching the bedroom of an elderly woman. At 2:40, he begins strangling her. But despite months of preparation, he quickly realizes this will be far more difficult than he expected. Because when the woman wakes up, she fights back, punching and brutally scratching the boy's face. But just minutes later, the woman is dead, killed at the hands of a little boy. At 3:15 a.m., he's back in his own bed, as if nothing.
Yo, chat, this guy looks creepy as fuck. Why do his eyes look like that, bro? Oh, hell no. Why do his eyes look like that? What the fuck am I looking at here? This is like some Five Nights at Freddy's shit right here. Am I tweaking?
Nothing ever happened.
Listen, chat, if we get any ads, just Chat, if we get any ads, trust the process. Trust the process. I know. I'm very sorry for the ads, chat. Very, very sorry for the ads. I will have no more ads starting tomorrow, okay? Starting back tomorrow, my ads will be gone.
It's just past 11 a.m. on a Sunday. Many Fairfax residents are returning home from church when the Fairfax police receive a 911 call, unlike anything they've heard in years.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
3919 Germania. I think my sister's might have been murdered. It might be some blood. I don't know.
Okay.
She did not respond when I yelled at her.
All right, sir. I have help coming out there for her, okay? Do you know of anybody
thank
that
you.
might want to harm her or anything like that?
Absolutely nobody.
On the line is 61-year-old Daryl Tenpenny, insisting his sister had been murdered, something almost unheard of in this area. Moments later, first responders arrive at the house, unaware they are not only walking into a carefully staged crime scene, but that the killer is still nearby, watching police's every move.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get it out. We'll do confirmation stuff here.
Is this confirmed?
Hey, I don't know if he believes that she's been murdered, so camera on.
It's always been on since I hit my lights.
Hold. Rigor.
Just try to touch as least as you guys can. Do what you guys gotta do.
Yeah, no. So you got blood. Did he cover her up?
I don't know. The dispatch said that he found her with a pillow over top of her. I don't know about peroxide and cleaning chemicals.
Yo, I've always been so curious of this. Why the fuck do people think they can get away with murdering somebody in today's age, bro? Do these dumbasses not realize that if they shoot someone, if they leave a single piece of a hair follicle or like a single bit of spit or anything of that nature, like, it's so easy. It is so easy for any detective or any forensics team to be able to find out who done it. Now, some cases, it's a lot harder. But in 95, I would say 95% of cases, you're getting your ass caught, bro. The technology that we have in today's age, it's unbearable. You can't get away from it. You literally can't.
A lot of cleaning chemicals. Pepto-Bismol.
Should drink it?
I don't know.
Well, let me go.
Yo,
You want the monitor?
We have rigor.
On the bed lies 64-year-old Sheila Tenpenny, partially clothed and deceased for what appears to have been several hours. As officers continue to inspect the house, they notice nothing appears to be stolen, supporting their working theory that Sheila may have taken her own life. And with that assumption comes the first accidental success for the 13-year-old killer, convincing him he's already outsmarted the police. However, what officers spot next would flip this theory upside down.
It's just a female DOA on Germania. Just kind of odd, pillow over her face and some chemical
Hair
flavor in the house.
underneath. Blood and hair underneath your finger.
Blood splatter around the bed. The guy that found her said the door was open, and he said that he told the squad that he thinks she was murdered.
So
We'll get.
I don't see blood.
Nah,
From
wait, that's
her?
crazy. Wait, that's crazy.
So that might not be. Who knows? That's police work, man. I don't mean to overstep.
No, you're good.
Pills.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
While the blood and hair beneath Sheila's fingernails certainly raise suspicions, investigators still refuse to rule out the possibility of this being self-inflicted. But before they send Sheila's body for autopsy, there's still something that doesn't sit right with them. They're baffled by how certain the victim's brother, Daryl, seemed that his sister had been assaulted before paramedics had even suggested that possibility. And with that statement alone, he has unknowingly made himself their first suspect. So they decide to ask him a few questions.
How you doing, sir? Obviously not great. I'm Officer Moore, Fairfax Police Department. When's the last time do you know, yesterday, do you know what time about, or did you talk to her or see her?
I see her, and actually, 7:09 p.m.
is the last message I got from her. Was there anything? Was she struggling with anything? No. I mean, mentally, physically? No. Nothing at all? No, she's pretty happy. Okay, so you made a comment to these guys when they first got here that you thought, like, she's laying on the bed with her legs spread, and it looked like there was blood, and her head had stuff on top of her, like someone tried to smother her, and she looked like they ripped her thing open, and I yelled at her, and I didn't see no movement from her whatsoever, and I just turned around and walked out.
Interestingly, Daryl never mentions
God.
performing CPR.
Yo, this is a young boy that done this. Oh my God. Everybody spam GG in the fucking chat. Everybody
And
spam
while
up
police
GGs.
now know it likely wouldn't have saved Sheila, that's not something Daryl would have known for sure. And right here comes the second lucky break for the teen killer. Because every good murder needs a fall guy, and the police have just taken the bait with Daryl. Shortly afterwards, Daryl's interview wraps up, the scene is secured, and officers return to the station to await the autopsy results. But as investigators leave the house, they would overlook a crucial piece of evidence. Lying beneath Sheila Tenpenny's body was a men's wristwatch, a seemingly insignificant detail that would later become one of the key pieces of evidence used to solve the entire case. 1 week passes, and then comes the update investigators have been waiting for. The forensic and DNA results arrive, completely overturning their initial assumptions. Investigators determined that Sheila Tenpenny had suffered blunt force trauma to the head and neck before ultimately being strangled to death. But they also confirmed something crucial. Sheila had managed to fight back. On her hands and beneath her fingernails are traces of blood and tufts of hair, DNA belonging to an unknown male. With these disturbing findings, there is no...
I told y'all, one hair follicle, one piece of blood, one drop of your, like, anything. You're cooked. Like, you are so cooked. Even if the person's dead, you're cooked, bro. You're done. There's too much technology in today's age to be able to get away with some shit like this. It's not possible. One time out of 100 times, you're going to get away with something like this. One time out of 100. If it's like a drive-by shooting or some shit, or something crazy, or unless you're just like a fucking mass murderer that's done it 1,000 times and knows how to get away with it. Like, it is so rare to see somebody get away with doing something of this sort, bro. It's almost impossible.
No longer any question. This is a homicide. So early Monday morning, officers returned to the neighborhood, going door to door in search of anyone Sheila may have wronged, and anyone with fresh defensive wounds. But in reality, the detectives couldn't be more off track. While the young killer quietly brags about the murder online, growing more confident by the hour, knowing the victim had absolutely no enemies. And as police begin surveying the neighborhood, they have no idea which interaction will bring them face to face with Sheila's killer.
So you're one of the trusted family members. What we're doing is getting elimination DNA from anybody we talk to, as long as you're willing. Thank you very much. And then how about your hand? Just let me double check your hands. I know you work with them on the other side. Yeah, that's great.
I can't believe they haven't got a lead or anything.
There's a lot going on, I'll say. So this is just part of the process.
Here's my card before I forget, in case you have anything else or need to reach out. I email and phone numbers on there.
I don't
Find
know,
that fool. Yes. And he needs to die.
Yeah.
Capital punishment.
Well, I wish we did that more often, to be honest with you. So.
I mean, you know, if he gets out, he's going to do it again. You can't cure
you don't
that.
fix that. Yeah.
You don't fix that.
I agree. Okay, you're good there. I'm gonna come up here soon. I know this is a pain in the ass, man, but I definitely appreciate it.
So you guys think this is a random thing, or?
I want to say no. I do.
Well,
but
from what I've heard, you know, a guy down in that new house over there, and a couple others. I've been out here having my cigarette.
Sure.
I hear, I think the brother did it. They're going to arrest him in a couple, 3 days. I'm like, what?
You think the brother did it, huh?
Yeah.
Huh. Why? Any reason why they would think that?
I don't know. That's just speculation right now.
That's interesting.
After speaking with more than a dozen people, officers uncover a major new rumor. Many in the village suspect Sheila's own brother, Daryl, is responsible. With this as their only real lead, another team of officers led by Special Agent Richard Ward makes a surprise visit to Daryl's house, less than a mile away. And for the actual killer, the plan appears to be working even better than he imagined. Suspicion has successfully shifted onto Sheila's own family member, pulling detectives completely off his trail as they begin focusing in on Daryl. For now, though, officers have just arrived at Daryl's house, where it would soon become clear just how lucky the kid got and why Daryl makes the perfect fall guy.
Wow. I lost my mother, and I have not
I know, Daryl.
straightened anything out. And now I got more to deal with.
Whoa, you weren't lying.
Yeah. Well, these are right here, all these boxes.
Where do you hang out at?
Oh, in here.
Oh. Hey, I need to ask you a favor. Remember I got you swabs? I need you one more thing. Could you just show me your shirt, underneath your shirt, that you don't, I just want to make sure, I want to satisfy myself. I don't think you'd ever hurt anybody.
No, especially my sister.
Okay, throw your shit back on. So you have any idea when the funeral's going to be?
Well, we don't have...
They won't release the body yet?
I don't know. Nobody's contacted us. I was going to send you a message this morning and say we are okay with that because we want this person caught.
Right.
Suffice it to say, Detective Ward is taken aback by Daryl's unusual living situation, but still, no scratches. And so the investigation takes a step back. There is seemingly no one they can tie to the murder. No enemies, no leads, nothing. But that's because they're looking at this crime completely the wrong way. With the investigation at a standstill, officers canvassing the area continue knocking on doors until they reach the neighbor directly across the street, just 50 feet from the victim's home. It's one of the homes where no one answered earlier, and as they approach the front door, the homeowner, Rebecca, steps outside, unaware that, in the next few minutes, her life is about to be turned upside down.
So I don't know when it actually happened. I know that we saw like the trucks on our...
Whenever we find out what this kid's motive is, like right now, there's so many things going through my head. Chad, what do y'all think this kid's motive is, bro? Like, what do y'all think the reasoning behind him doing this? Like, okay, because at the beginning of this, they said that this kid is extremely fascinated with, like, Dexter and extremely horrific serial killers, and like the only thing that I can think in my head right now is this kid quite literally went over to the house, killed this grandmother for fun just to try and get away with it, bro. Like that's what's going. Yes, okay, so y'all are on the same page, because right now I'm feeling like this kid quite literally done this just to like fulfill his fantasies of wanting to be like the people he looked up to. As in like, yes, bro, he inspires to, like he wants to be like the murderers he looks up to, bro. Like Dexter and oh my God, what was his name at the beginning of this, bro? Oh my God, what was his fucking name, chat? Somebody tell me what his fucking name was. If he wasn't caught, yeah, Ted Bundy. There we go, Ted Bundy. If he wasn't caught now, he probably would have got... Yeah, I mean, Go Bucks, you're not wrong. He probably would have done it again. You're not wrong. I feel like anybody this fucking insane would do some shit like this again. If they're willing to do it for fun once, they're going to do it again. Especially if they've already gotten the nerves out of the way. Because, I mean, listen. To be able to do something like this to another human, you got to be so nervous, bro. You got to be such a wreck before you do it. But once you get all of them nerves out of the way, and once you finally accomplish getting all of the hard feelings over, it's like you never have to worry about it again. So obviously, if this kid's able to go over and kill a grandmother like this, he can do this shit another time, bro. Nah, fuck prison. These people need to be put on a deathbed, okay? They need to be sentenced to death on a fucking electric chair, or No, fuck it. They need to be done the same way they done the person. That's my opinion, chat. Anybody that does some shit like this needs to be, they need to be took out the same way that they took out the person that they ended up killing. That's just my opinion, bro. They need to relive the experience that they put another through, bro. That's the only thing. It's the only right thing. That shit's crazy, bro. How do you go over and a grandmother at that, chat? Somebody that's clearly not doing shit wrong. Obviously, I know nothing about the whole story, but like, it's a fucking grandmother, bro. What is a grandma doing to you? He's a 14-year-old kid. What is a grandmother doing to him? Nothing. So, I don't know, bro. There's so much going through my head right now. I love watching these videos too because it gives me such a like, I don't know, bro. It gives me so much to think about. And chat, y'all, if y'all know me well enough, I love to be able to like, I love to think a lot. And these videos right here make me think a lot, bro. Like there's so much going through my head right now. W Jessica with a 3-day stream. W Jessica. She ain't enough cookies. She didn't make enough for the whole family, did she, bro? She didn't make enough for the whole family, did she, bro?
Cars or whatever on Sunday. So, and actually Sunday morning at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We had to run to the ER because my son, the cat, I guess, was sleeping on his face, and they startled each other in the dark.
Oh
and
man!
It scratched him, and so we were worried that could be bad or infected.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
It wasn't.
She just snitched on her own son without even fucking realizing it. She just snitched on her own son without even realizing it, chat. It's over. She just gave it away. That's what they've been looking for the whole time. That is exactly what they've been looking for the whole time.
A big deal, but it was just like traumatizing, and I was like, everybody get in the car.
Just a few feet away, 13-year-old Levi Cart looks through the living room window and notices his mother speaking with police officers. Panicking, he pauses the YouTube video he was watching, runs up to his room, and locks the door.
Wait, hold the wait a fucking second. Is that Joe Bartolosi, bro? Ain't no way, bro. They put Joe Bartolosi on the fucking TV. Okay, that's a W right there, chat. That's actually a W, bro. They put Joe Bartolosi on the fucking TV, man. That is a fucking W. Because this is some shit that Joe Bartolosi would watch.
Panicking, he pauses the YouTube video he was watching, runs up to his room, and locks the door. Back outside, officers begin piecing things together. The boy with fresh scratches across his body could very well be tied to Sheila's murder. In a few moments, detectives will step inside to follow up on this lead. But what they will soon find will defy their expectations.
L ads, chat, everybody put it in the building. L motherfucking ads. Chat, what are y'all thinking so far, man? Chat, what are y'all's opinions so far, bro? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? What are y'all's opinions so far, man? What do y'all think about this whole interrogation, this whole video, bro? I'm curious. I want y'all's thoughts. What are y'all thinking, man?
But before we get to that, it's worth noting that covering stories like this, you've realized just how much people are forced to carry. Fear, trauma, even the day-to-day burden of surviving.
Hey, Dr. Insanity, I'm not watching your ad, buddy. We are not watching this, okay? Everybody L ads in the fucking chat, dude. L ads. L ads. Damn, bro, this long-ass ad. Shit.
Scene where detectives are about to go inside Rebecca's house. Unknown to them, what they're about to find inside will be nothing like they expect.
W first time chatter, everybody welcome him into the building, man. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in.
Do you care if we come in, or you want them to come? Okay.
The only reason we're outside is because I was feeling stressed out. Alright, I do have 2 cats though, so.
No problem.
Come on in. Hey guys.
Hello.
Do you wanna come out here?
Oh, chat, this shit's getting good now, bro.
I haven't been really transparent about what happened across the street, and people who are investigating are talking to everybody.
Wait, what?
Everybody goes. Hey, bud, can I talk to you? Do you want to talk in the living room or do you want to talk in your room? There are people who are here to talk about something that happened actually earlier this week.
I know. What game are you playing over there?
You gaming?
Yeah, he is.
Dexter?
Oh, he's cap cutting.
Oh, editing.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
That's cool.
Now you are Hunter. Hunter.
Do you want to come sit down?
Yeah.
Naturally, this is not the suspect the detectives were hoping to see, as 13-year-old Hunter Cart enters the room. Realizing they may have jumped to conclusions, the detectives still begin to question the boy. Perhaps he knows something after all.
So we're with the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, and we're just talking to people to see if they might have heard or seen anything unusual that happened over the weekend.
Chat, he's not the one that did it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Sorry?
Why don't you stop me to ask?
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother got into an injury and he had to go to the ER.
Yeah,
I got
that's what
really
I heard.
sick and started vomiting and stuff. So
How are you feeling?
That
Getting better?
A lot better. But
That's good.
that whole day was just kind of a blur for everybody. Unless it's something that happened a long time ago that's memorable. It's not really something I remember unless it is really, really brought up.
Nah, that's weird.
Although Hunter is unable to provide any new details, he
That's
seems
weird.
fairly cooperative and willing to help. His twin brother Levi, on the other hand, is still in his room, refusing to come out.
Wait, Chad, do y'all think he might know something? I think he might know something, bro. His reaction was like really, really suspicious just then, bro. Like that was really, really odd.
Earlier, their mother had mentioned Levi was editing Dexter, a crime drama centered around a vigilante serial killer, a show both detectives are all too familiar with. And it's here that detectives would begin to realize their initial hunch about Rebecca's sons may not have been a coincidence after all.
Yeah. It's usually never quick, but that's actually
Hey, Louis.
pretty quick.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you?
Lois?
Oh, you're coming out now?
What you editing?
I was editing Dexter. Sometimes I edit,
Yeah.
but
He likes to make videos for TikTok.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, me and Liz.
Is that the cat that got you there on the nose?
I don't know. I don't know what
Well,
happened.
has
We
it?
just
Oh, that,
we
man, that's
we
pretty
both
good.
startled each other because my bed was right there,
Yeah, his bed was out here
and
until
all the lights were off.
Oh, okay.
So we've been knowing for a while that we needed to cut their nails. Hunter's been saying that for
I know.
a long
I
time.
felt so guilty because I had to.
So us moving, I mean, we know everybody knows that cats
This is him?
just are
Okay.
awkward. So us moving, Marshmallow being weird because we're moving, and
Is Marshmallow the cat?
yes, and we had a like a
Stop.
playset for them, and we packed it up. So that's also probably another thing. So yeah, me and him just randomly startled each other. He scraped me on the neck. I'm not sure if you can see.
No, can't. Where else did you get it?
Yeah.
He kind of scraped
How
me
many
on my face
stitches?
a little bit.
5.
And then mainly my nose. And I was
The nose
trying
was
to
the
clean
scary
my
one.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
trying to clean myself up.
Yeah,
it was
5
like,
stitches.
It was pretty deep.
Pretty deep.
Oh, it hurts
so
when it goes there.
My bad, chat.
to the house after we got out of the doctor,
Mhm.
and then that's when we saw the ambulances. I don't know, a lot of it's a blur because I tried to clean myself up, so I was distracted in the shower.
Okay.
Interestingly, both brothers used the same word,
Yeah,
blur,
bro,
when
that's
recalling the
weird.
incident. And while traumatic events, even something like death of a neighbor, can affect memory, what catches officers' attention far more is the way Levi seems to over-explain what happened. He claims the deep scratches came from a fight with a house cat, something officers find difficult to believe given the severity of the wounds. So, with this in mind, detectives believe that despite their young age, the brothers have
Chat, listen, if y'all know anything about older women, elderly ladies, they got long ass nails, boy, because they don't clip them motherfuckers as often. Chat, older women always have long ass nails, bro. So if he got scratched by that older lady bad enough, she probably split his shit open. Like actually split his shit. I wouldn't doubt it, bro. Older women always have long nails, man.
Given them enough probable cause to take the next step. The detectives ask to speak with Rebecca outside for a moment, where they request permission to collect DNA from both of her sons. Without much hesitation, she agrees. But when the three of them return, one of the brothers would have a very different reaction to being tested.
Do you mind if I come? I can explain it to you.
Yeah,
So
he's feeling a little overwhelmed by this.
Yeah,
so.
I just feel like I've been to enough doctors recently. I don't want to.
So have you seen any like crime shows or anything? You know how we kind of do our job. The medical stuff's a little different than the law enforcement stuff. But I don't know if she explained to you, but we're just going to swab your cheek, and it's not going to go into any database or anything, but we're going to compare it against stuff that we have. That makes sense.
Okay.
And it will take 2 seconds. It's just a
Do I have to
inside
do
the
it?
cheek. You don't have to do anything.
Okay.
But obviously, we're asking everybody on the street, and it would be super helpful if you could.
Jay's done.
Right.
Alright.
Okay. And you're Levi.
He's They just told him you don't have to do anything. He's giving them more probable cause. Wrap it up. Wrap it the fuck up. Wrap it up, bro. You're done. Wrap it up, buddy. You're fucking done.
Hi, writer. You got
Lewis.
Lewis?
What a dumbass, bro.
His name used
It'll be easier if you sit down for your legs.
I'm going to do it first.
I can do it.
I'll
first.
show you. guys are going to count first.
You're making him go in the hot seat?
I can be the guinea pig too. It's whatever.
Like, obviously him not getting the swab would have made him look a little bit like more suspicious. But they would have had no probable cause except the fact that he has scratches. His DNA is the only thing that directly leads him to being the murderer of this case. The only thing. The only other thing that they could give probable cause about is the scratches. That's it. Everything else is just, I guess, them guessing. It's just them taking a guess. He probably could have got away with this if he would have been a little bit more smart. Isaiah, what's up,
The
my boy?
detectives proceed to take DNA swabs from both brothers, though Hunter and Rebecca are clearly far more willing to cooperate than Levi. But what one of the brothers doesn't seem to realize is that the more he talks, the more the Cart brothers begin to look less like witnesses and more like suspects.
Lewis has a few scars on his back.
I think they're both involved, bro.
Oh, see.
Oh yeah, you could show them.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, it
wow.
looks pretty
Medic,
mentally
you're right.
invasive.
It was 2 years ago.
Wait, hold up.
Lewis has a few scars on his back, but it's just from the surgery.
Yeah, because my...
Oh, see.
Oh yeah, you could show them.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, it
wow.
looks pretty
I never noticed.
mentally invasive.
Yeah.
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, I have more scars than that.
Yeah, it
so.
didn't look like that. Yeah.
Sorry,
Very good.
I keep mentioning things
We
that
had a
you don't
good
mention
surgeon.
without your permission.
I find it
How does it
It
feel
was,
to have
yeah.
these scars now?
Dr. Stevenson. It's where they go in and they
How does it feel to have these
test
scars
each
now?
nerve root that links
Oh,
to
see.
your leg.
What do you guys suspect, or what do you guys know about what happened?
Well, I can tell you this. It shouldn't have happened. And we need to figure out why it happened so that, hopefully we can keep it from happening again. Because we'd hate to miss some evidence. And if you've watched any TV, we don't want to be those cops that forgot to do this or look into that.
We have
And-
watched plenty.
They
You
love
know what I
watch-
mean,
They love
so-
watching the true crimes.
It's kind of like
I
TV,
don't like
but it's a lot differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, especially my brother, know a lot. I would say, definitely my brother knows a lot about just the police in general.
He wants to go into the Marines when he gets older.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
That's cool.
recruitment
Yeah.
is always there. Everybody's
They're
looking.
digging
for-
him a deeper and deeper hole, bro. The
Those are
hole's
hard
getting
spots
deeper.
to fill
My
anymore.
disability, I don't get.
Yeah, there's a spot for everybody, in my opinion.
Me and Lewis have both agreed that him especially is a lot more mature than most kids our age.
Oh, so you can handle this news.
You guys are handling it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strangely, Hunter continues offering interesting details without being prompted, insisting that the teen brothers are far more mature than most kids their age. And when he brings up Levi's injuries, Levi becomes visibly uncomfortable, giving his brother a long, chilling stare. By the end of the interview, the twins no longer seem like ordinary kids to the detectives. Their fascination with true crime, gory shows like Dexter, foggy memory, and, of course, the hard-to-explain cat scratches on Levi all point towards something deeply unsettling.
Chad,
With
Dexter is
DNA
a
collected,
fucked up show.
investigators return to the station to brief the sergeant on everything they've uncovered. Now all they can do is wait for the DNA results from Daryl, the Cart twins, and several neighbors and family friends to come back the following day. Still believing a deranged killer may be at work, investigators know that until he or they are caught, no one in this quiet village is truly safe. The next day, the DNA results finally come in, and investigators are stunned. Both of Rebecca's sons are a match, but that doesn't necessarily mean they were both at the scene. According to the forensic
Wait, they're twins, right? Chat, they're twins. They're twins. They're twins. Hold on, they're twins.
analyst, the lab cannot tell Levi's DNA apart from Hunter's, because identical twins share the same STR markers.
Wow.
Needless to say,
oh my God.
investigators
What if they arrest the wrong one? Wait, chat, what if they arrest the wrong one?
are now facing an extraordinarily rare problem. But even with these findings, detectives struggle to process the facts that the suspects are only 13 years old. Not only would they
I thought they was 14. Wait, chat, they're 13? I thought they was fucking 14 years old.
have to be deeply disturbed, but they would also need the physical strength to carry out a crime this violent. Then again, their age could also work in the investigators' favor. Teenagers are more likely to slip up, confess to friends or family, or leave evidence of their actions somewhere online. The problem is, detectives have enough probable cause for a search warrant, but not enough to formally detain Rebecca or either brother, something they absolutely cannot let the family realize. Nevertheless, they return to the family home, hoping they can persuade Rebecca to bring her sons to the station, allowing investigators to begin searching the house the moment they leave. But the situation is incredibly delicate. One wrong move could spook the family and shut down the entire investigation.
How much y'all want to bet? They're about to fuck something up, bruh.
Hello, back.
Hi, we're back, yeah.
How are you? You left your keys in the door.
We just walked in the house. Do you need to come in? What's going on?
Yeah, that'd be great. We have a couple things to talk about.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
We just sat down to eat.
What you guys get?
Thanks.
Do you just need me or?
Yeah.
So,
Are all three of you here?
are all three of you here? Yeah.
Louis? You go
Do I need to be nervous? It's making me feel nervous.
Relax, you're okay.
You're good, yeah. You want to take a seat
Yeah.
somewhere?
It's okay. I'm gonna go put down so it's a little less weird.
Yeah, come on in. Just relax.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Okay.
Do you guys want to sit down here? You be more comfortable?
Hey, Louis.
Sure.
Did you get canes too?
Yes,
Yep.
we literally just walked in the door.
We need to talk to essentially each of you, and we're wondering.
Damn, Chad, that pasta is cooked, bro. Oh my gosh, Chad, that pasta is cooked. Look at that posture, bro. Holy shit. That dude looks like a overly curved letter C. Why is he sitting like that?
If we can go down to the police department, just we have a better area to talk.
Okay.
So if you guys want, let's put some shoes and socks on, maybe a coat, and then we'll head that way.
Clearly, detectives didn't arrive with a strong plan and are instead relying heavily on improvisation. Somehow, though, despite not having their answers fully prepared, they appear to be succeeding in getting the family to the station voluntarily. But that can only work for so long before someone catches on.
Do we need to be getting lawyers or something? I'm feeling nervous about this. I don't.
You're welcome to call an attorney.
Also, like, do we have to go? It's just like, right now thing, or is it
We would like you to.
Yes.
It would make, you don't have to do anything, I suppose.
Right. Okay. I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. I'm not.
We could. How about we get there? We can explain kind of what's going on, give you some more info, and you can always,
Okay. Well, do you want
have
to
us
explain
explain
what's
some
going
more.
on before we head out there? And
Do you mind if we do that outside?
sure.
Sure.
You guys want to wait a second? Is that what you mean?
Oh.
All three of you outside, if possible.
Okay.
We need to go over some things in the neighborhood with you, ma'am. If we could go back to Fifth so we don't have to sit in the rain.
Yeah.
And we got some pictures I want to show you, and I'll show you and your sons. And there's a bunch of stuff we want to talk to you about. So,
Okay.
all right, you guys good?
Are we under suspicion for something? Or
We just want to talk to you. I think you guys could help us clear a lot of things up around here. So,
okay.
all right, let's go.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
And
This
he'll
is
ride
where
with
they
you.
fucked up, bro.
Oh, okay.
This
That
is where
works.
they fucked up.
Before we get in, I just got to make sure there's nothing on you. It's going to stick me, poke me, cut me. Yep. All right, actually, if you want to step over there to him right there. All right, you can just have a seat right there for me. All right, do you have to put this on you for the whole 3 blocks we're driving?
You probably will put it, so. I mean, but there's nothing that we can't talk about.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I.
Well, very, very unexpected.
My anxiety levels went through the roof.
Oh. I don't know why there's so many, like, police vehicles either.
Yeah, that's definitely what scared me. Seeing all the cops immediately pull up. Like, one person's there, didn't see that other cop pull up, and then
I was just like, why are they... What's the reason
I'm
for
sure
that?
I don't know, maybe it's an intimidation tactic.
I guess, but what?
I don't know why
are
they
they
would
trying to
intimidate us.
intimidate us? Right.
Miraculously, despite the detectives' sloppy handling of the situation and Rebecca's growing skepticism, they still managed to convince the family to come to the station. For now, they've purposely kept the twins together, hoping the cameras might catch something incriminating. But the brothers have seen this tactic before and
That's
say
smart.
nothing, foolishly convinced they're outsmarting the police. Investigators have also just confiscated their phones and obtained house keys from Rebecca, allowing them to begin searching the home for any evidence tying the boys to the crime. But despite these small victories, this is where detectives would face a major reality check about their strategy. Upon arriving at the station, the twins are quietly escorted through a separate entrance and separated from their mother. The twins don't seem particularly worried, calmly following detectives into the interrogation rooms. But for Rebecca, the situation is very different because
Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I think both twins are involved. I know the title says 13-year-old brother finds out his brother. I can't hear it. What do you mean you can't hear it?
the moment
Chat, what do y'all mean y'all can't hear it? Oh, you can. Okay. No, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I think both twins are involved. I know the title says 13-year-old brother finds out his brother is a murderer or whatever the case may be, but like, I think both twins are involved. Low key, chat. I think they're both involved.
she's finally informed that her sons are about to be questioned without her present, all hell breaks loose.
I don't want food. I want to get us our lawyer and have my children stop being questioned without a lawyer present immediately.
Okay.
So let's make that happen.
I don't know who, you know who's doing what where?
Nope, but I can
Yep.
go get that figured out for you. It needs to happen right now.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll go today.
I got it.
Then my slippers. We just got home from the doctor's office
Those
in
look
Canes.
so comfy.
They are comfy. Yeah.
Amazon?
Not, yeah.
I find the best things on Amazon. People are so against it.
Really, I know you're being friendly. I need to know my children are not being questioned and that they have a lawyer. You didn't let us know that we were being detained.
You're not being detained. You're free to go.
No, you didn't let us know that you were detaining my children.
They're free to leave.
You did not. Right now? They're allowed to leave right now. Let's go. Right now. Right now, you said they're allowed to leave. Yes or no?
You cannot take them.
Clearly, this is not how detectives hoped things would go.
Oh,
Rebecca
they
is
fucked
furious, and not without reason. The detective just admitted that the boys are free to leave, yet does nothing when Rebecca demands exactly that. On top of that, her phone has been confiscated, making it impossible for her to even call the lawyer. It's here that the risk behind the detective's strategy, or lack thereof, becomes impossible to ignore. The advantage of this approach is that by withholding the real reason the boys are there, detectives limit the information the suspects can tailor their stories to, making contradictions and inconsistencies much easier to catch later. That said, when those suspects are minors and detectives need their mother's cooperation, this strategy can quickly backfire, undermining trust and damaging the legitimacy of the entire process. And unsurprisingly, Rebecca's outrage is only beginning as she storms out of the interrogation room in search of anyone willing to tell her what's really going on.
Are you accusing them of murder?
I am not.
Is that why they're being detained? Because they're under suspicion for murder?
They're questioning to find out if they know any additional details.
How would
about
they
it.
know anything? Unless
don't-
you were accusing them of
I don't
murder
know
and
what
you
they
think that they
know.
murdered someone.
So that's
I'm saying
our
this
perspective.
whole charade, the way we've gone about this and approached it and slowly showed things to me because I've asked questions and not because you were transparent, is not okay. It literally just says, we have the ability to search all of your belongings. It doesn't say...
For what reason would they want to search the belongings?
It says for murder.
Because we're investigating the murder of the neighbor.
Yeah, and my 13-year-olds have not murdered anyone.
Okay, well, we're trying to find further information that was divulged yesterday to put the pieces together.
So I'm not going to be told anything. Why am I not being questioned?
We would love to talk to you if you would be willing to talk.
I'm literally standing here waiting.
Well, we were trying to talk to you, but you want to make phone calls and do all those things. If you'd like to talk, we can talk.
You're well aware. Hey.
So,
A lot. And nothing, because they're not telling me anything.
well, I would assume because
I asked for a lawyer for the boys. He's saying because we talked yesterday.
I'm asking him. Calm down.
Sorry, I'm really worked up.
I mean, the search
I'm not-
warrant. I know. I understand. I understand. You have every right to be worked up. I'm just trying to sort it out.
All right, I'll let you do
So
your thing.
under what grounds are they being questioned? What prompted them?
There was a murder that happened across the street.
I understand that, but what specifically about our boys is causing you guys to bring them to the station for questioning?
Those details I don't know because those investigators know more about that than I do.
Are you guys bringing in every neighbor to?
We did 25 yesterday. I know myself and another agent.
To the station.
Well, I don't know how many people got brought here. We're also doing a search warrant at the house too. So a judge has granted us
search warrant for her house and who else?
Well, the search warrant is for the house and the vehicle on the property.
Our house and vehicle.
Okay. Were there other search warrants for other
Not that I'm aware
neighbors?
of.
You guys are questioning two 13-year-old boys.
Well, we're not. Someone is. You're absolutely correct. But I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
This is why we need our lawyer down here now. We need to make this happen. I don't have a phone. So this needs to happen on your end. Immediately. Whoever we call.
After getting little to no answers from the detectives, the twins' father calls a lawyer, hoping he can intervene. But even with legal counsel now on the way, detectives press forward with the interviews, fully aware of the risk they're taking. At the same time, ever since the boys left with the police, a search of their home has been underway, and very soon it will begin yielding crucial evidence for the interrogation. Interrogations to begin, it quickly becomes clear that one of them is about to be treated very differently. Because Hunter had been significantly more talkative the day before, detectives opt for a more casual, friendly approach, and even his interrogation room reflects that. Levi, on the other hand, is placed in a cold, cramped room, subjected to the kind of interrogation tactics typically reserved for an adult suspect. Based on the scratch marks alone, detectives strongly suspect Levi is the killer, but there is still nothing ruling out the possibility that Hunter may have helped him, especially after learning that Levi has significant mobility issues. Now, with a lawyer on the way to the station and 2 furious parents pacing outside, the clock is ticking. So detectives split into 2 groups to question the boys.
Landon, this video so far has been the best, hands down the best and the craziest video I've ever seen in my fucking life, bro.
Simultaneously, and as the questioning begins, Hunter's interview escalates far quicker than expected because there's something he needs to get off his chest.
Just so you know, I don't feel pressured doing this.
You don't?
Of course I feel a little pressured, but I don't feel like I have to sign those.
Okay.
I just know it's more suspicion is put on me if I don't answer any questions. So.
Well, yeah, we're here to talk, ask questions, get your story. I know you told Lauren a little bit.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I want to say, I don't think my brother would be able to do anything like that. But because that day he got scratches on his face, because of that day it all seems like a very wide coincidence, you know, because of course his cat was his face was scratched by a cat. We talked about it, and it certainly looks like Lewis has some, like, the coincidences are there.
At this early stage of the interview,
he just fucked up. Nope, I don't even think he realizes what he just done, chat. I don't even think he realizes what he just done. He just fucked up bad.
Hunter, completely unprompted, begins talking about the scratch wounds, which he believes are the most concrete evidence against his brother. But while he frames it as a coincidence, back at the house, police executing the search warrant notice something that immediately casts doubt on the story. On Rebecca's bed, they find the family cat, Marshmallow, sitting completely calm. But more importantly, the cat's claws seem far too small to match the injuries on Levi. This information is relayed back to detectives at the station, where Hunter and Levi are being interviewed. And while Hunter appears eager to talk, Levi's interview is moving far more slowly, as detectives focus on building rapport and choosing their words extremely carefully. So seeing just how much more talkative Hunter is, investigators keep their focus on him for now, hoping he can offer further insight into his brother, or perhaps even turn on him.
He had extra, like, red scratch marks on his face. I mean, that seems obviously suspicious, but like I said, I don't think he could do something like that. I'm gonna keep saying this, but this makes me feel really upset because a lot of evidence is piled up against him, but like, I mean, I don't know if you guys suspect him of anything, but I truly don't believe he could do anything like that. Even though he has all these things.
He's never talked about anything like that with you? Because we agree
anything like what?
About hurting somebody, or when he gets triggered, he gets upset and acting out and just saying things, or, you know, I don't know how he behaves when he's triggered.
No, like I said, no, he doesn't behave weirdly when triggered. He just doesn't. He's just quiet. It's upsetting for him. Like, he started crying when he got back to this house because he said he never gave us an explanation as to why he's triggered, but.
Interestingly, although Hunter describes the suspicious behavior he's noticed from his brother, he continues to insist that Levi could not actually be responsible for the murder. But detectives can't tell whether his reaction is genuine or part of a calculated effort to distance himself from the crime. At this stage, though, they're fairly certain Levi is the culprit, and decide it's time to stop speculating and focus on something more concrete. So they turn to a key piece of evidence Hunter can't deny. Something they had kept hidden from the twins. A watch recovered from beneath Sheila's body. One investigators initially dismissed, but now strongly suspect belongs to one of the 2 boys. And whether he realizes it or not, what he says next would seal their fate.
You recognize that?
That's Lewis's farm. That's Lewis's watch.
Lewis's watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. What do you think about that?
It's over.
What do you mean?
It's over.
Okay, let me widen it out. That's the picture. What do you think that's the picture of?
Try to take some deep breaths, okay?
We don't have any of those blankets.
Right. It's not your house.
No, I remember him saying that he lost his watch.
And when did he say
Wow.
After he... After he got home. Also, he sounded, the way he said, I don't know where my watch is. I don't feel a person would say that. A person would say it that way, knowing that, you know, they wore their watch if they did that. Are you saying he purposefully hurt?
We don't know what his purpose was. We just
Is
know
there-
he made a mistake.
How would he even do that? He's fucking disabled.
That's a great
How would he
I know.
sneak out of the house, get into the house, stab somebody? Is it true that them? Is that true? Did you find DNA evidence?
We're not gonna. Yeah. So
there's no way he would do that.
There's some stuff that happened that we can't give you details
There's
about.
no way.
You have
There's
to
no way.
from the beginning.
If he...
This is getting intense, chat. This is getting intense.
There's no way. It's not possible. There has to be someone who planted evidence. There has to be some misunderstanding.
At the thought of his own brother being responsible for the murder, Hunter
I don't
appears
think he's
to
involved.
completely
I don't think he's
break
involved.
down. Detectives realize he's now too emotional and overwhelmed to provide any more reliable information.
I don't think
so
he's
they
involved,
decide
chat.
to end the interview. Despite failing to secure a confession and not fully ruling him out as a suspect, still, they've learned something important. More insight into Levi and confirmation that his watch was indeed at the scene. But just outside the interrogation room, the boy's parents continue arguing with deputies. And with a lawyer coming to intervene, investigators are running out of time. If they want to secure an admission before the interview is shut down, they know they need to raise the stakes with Levi. So the detectives interviewing him finally move on from building rapport and shift the conversation to the scratches, testing whether his explanation matches the one he gave the day before.
W fucking McMuffin.
I mean, I know something happened on the street.
Across the street.
Right. In front of me.
Right. A woman was murdered, right? So we're trying to find out what happened.
I mean, I've already talked to FBI investigators. My cat had randomly woke me up with all the lights off, like sitting on my neck. So it like scratched my face. I felt very bloody, obviously. There was a lot of scratches on me. Usually, because of my disability as well,
Wait, what is his disability? I'm so confused. Wait, chat, what is his disability, bro? That's what I'm confused of. What is his disability?
used like a shower chair.
Yeah.
Because I can't really stand for that long without getting like super fatigued and falling or like walking around for too long. I didn't use the shower chair because I didn't want to make a bunch of noise and make anybody up.
Right.
So I ended up literally falling, and I fell and like hit my head on the shower hose.
Where'd you hit it at?
I think like around here, like right here.
Jeez.
So I don't know.
Did that cause you to bleed more?
Yes.
As Levi once again over-explains the incident, detectives notice he makes a point of emphasizing that the injuries became worse after he slipped in the shower. But something else in Levi's account immediately stands out. After mentioning his medical condition, detectives recall reviewing his records and discovering that Levi has cerebral palsy. This brings the detectives back to an earlier question. Not only is Levi just 13 years old, but his disability raises serious doubts about whether he was even physically capable of carrying out such a violent attack on his own, especially considering Sheila fought back. Investigators know Hunter is physically stronger, has no disability, and shares many of the same interests in true crime as his brother Levi. At this point, detectives are realizing they may have prematurely cleared Hunter, treating him more like a witness than a suspect, and in doing so, may have lost their chance to implicate him. But with the pressure mounting on Levi, this may be the perfect opportunity for him to turn on his brother. And for the first time during his interview, the bond between the twins is about to be truly tested.
We get in, and like 15 minutes later, Mom starts seeing a bunch of sirens outside, and she opens the window and she's like, "Oh my God, something happened to Denise." And me, already in a panicked, weird state, I kind of started feeling emotionally triggered. And when she said there was a bunch of ambulances outside, I started to freak out even more. I just felt even worse because Mom had said that something had happened to Denise, our neighbor, right in front of us. And I started feeling even worse. Just to the fact that the same night that something happened, or something like that had happened, that I had an injury of my own.
Although Levi never directly blames his twin brother for the murder, he seems more
Nah, yo, Landon, his story, like this, I will say, out of all the murder investigations, this kid right here he's a dumbass, but he's smart, bro. Like he is pulling things out of his ass, but they're like Landon just said, he's got some good excuses. Yes, bro, he knows what he's doing. That's what's so scary, is like if somebody is extremely into and intrigued about like murder investigations and murder interrogations and things of that nature, bro, it's like, it's so scary because they know what to say, they know what to do, they know how to act. It's like, bro, it's so weird. It's actually so weird.
Focused on how bad the situation already looks for him. And as the interview continues, it would only get worse, because detectives begin receiving critical updates from the house search that is still ongoing, and officers have started uncovering disturbing items. Inside Levi's bedroom, officers recover a journal containing violent writing and repeated references of wanting to kill someone. They also uncover a growing obsession with serial killers, books, online content, and material saved focused on infamous murderers, and in particular, Ted Bundy. Detectives begin to realize this was far more than just a morbid curiosity. Over time, what began as an interest in true crime had evolved into something far darker for Levi. And now detectives are left trying to determine whether this interest in violence had consumed them both. Because Levi and Hunter are twins, the blood DNA recovered at the scene is consistent with both of them. Something detectives choose to intentionally keep from Levi. Instead, they plan to tell him that the DNA points specifically to him, hoping this pressure will make him crack. But if Levi is the criminal genius he thinks he is, he will easily be able to see through the detective's bluff.
So, you said you've never been in Denise's house, never been... Okay. Do you know what DNA is? You ever heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay. So we're trying to figure out, and I want you to help me explain this, okay, why your blood would be in Denise's house. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, I'm not sure, because, I don't know, like, how is it my blood? Like,
that's what we're trying to find out.
Because I don't know, I don't know why it would be in my house.
It's
I
not
mean,
in
her house.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. That's why we're even here right now.
He's about to blame it on his brother. Oh my God, Chad, he's about to blame it on his brother. He's about to try and put Hunter in the... This guy's too fucking smart. Nah, Chad, this kid's smart as fuck. No, he's not. Wait, he's not? No, there's no way, because that's got to be where he's going.
Oh.
Remember we got those swabs from you?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well, we compared that to the blood in the house, and it's not only her blood, it's your blood mixed in with it.
Wow.
Through DNA testing.
I don't know what explanation I could give you or even come up with that would be equivalent to how that would happen.
There's only one person here that knows, and that's you.
How do you know that?
Because there's no other way that part of you can be in that house without you never being in there.
I can agree with that.
Right? So that's why I just need an explanation as to how. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around it. You know?
Well, I have to wrap my brain around it first.
Yeah, so that's we need to wrap it around together.
Chad, this 13-year-old does not seem 13 years old.
If you help me. I can help you if you help me.
How do I help you?
By telling me the truth.
I told you the truth, though.
I don't think you're telling me all the truth.
What? But I'm not lying.
Well, I think you're about how you get hurt. We have your blood in her house, and we're trying to figure out how it got there. That's the bottom line.
Well,
that's the bottom line. I mean,
you
truly.
Get my blood from somewhere?
We don't need your blood. We got swabs.
I just mean, like, did somebody put my blood in that house for a reason?
Oh, I don't know. Would you tell me? Would they? I didn't put your blood there.
I don't have any enemies.
I didn't put your blood there.
I mean, I'm only 13. I don't know why anybody would put my blood in a house, but I mean, who knows? Is there any more questions you have for me, or like what?
Well, I want to get past this, and we're not getting past it. You don't know, I don't know. So we're not resolving anything.
Well, I'm not sure if we can resolve it if I don't know and you don't know. Does you know?
I mean, listen, I wholeheartedly believe that there's two types of people in this world. You've got monsters, you've got people who make mistakes.
I think I disagree with that personally.
That's a classic.
Help us explain this.
What do you disagree with about that statement?
I just think that, you know, there's a lot of different types of people in the world. There's not monsters and people who commit mistakes.
Well, I'm simplifying things in terms of, you know, a crime, a murder, right?
Oh.
There's two types of people who would commit a murder. There's a monster, and there's people who make mistakes. Like his example of the...
Got carried away.
Well, if it's a murder, then it would be a monster, right?
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No.
Believing he's in control of the situation, Levi never asks for a lawyer or even his mother, and unsurprisingly, fails to catch the detective's bluff about his DNA. But while Levi remains convinced he's outsmarted the police, he has no idea that while the evidence uncovered in his room is already damning,
The fact that he's staying calm the way he is, hands down, eye contact, all of that, this kid's got to be fucking mentally insane.
enough, what detectives are about to find on his phone will destroy any chance of walking free. Because before long, detectives would receive the final and most crucial breakthrough in the investigation. After searching the brothers' phones and social media activity, it begins to uncover a disturbing picture. Just one day after the murder, Levi writes, "This one was a fighter," and detectives realize this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment act. Levi had been planning a murder for months, with searches of how to choose the perfect victim, how to strangle someone, and how to defeat.
Why did it say this one? As in, like, if he had done it before. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. No. Hold the fuck on.
A police interrogation, and they would uncover even more evidence tying Levi directly to the scene.
Okay, that kid looks very, very, very creepy. Very scary. It's like some Five Nights at Freddy's shit. I would imagine this guy showing up in, like, my nightmares or something, bro. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes, bro. That is literally like the stare of somebody who just done something extreme. Oh my God, wait, this is a picture right after he done it. Look at his nose. Chat, look at his nose. This is a picture right after he done it. Have y'all ever heard of the death stare? Have y'all ever heard of that, chat? The death stare. They say that every murderer, every serial killer, and anyone who has ever took a life after doing so has this exact same stare. That is actually like, no. That's a little bit creepy, bro. Hey, and like I said, if y'all don't know who Ted Bundy is, go look into the Ted Bundy story, bro. That shit is fucking crazy.
Not only was the watch confirmed to be Levi's, but inside his room, they discovered a shirt covered in Sheila's blood and gloves matching the ones from the crime scene. Now, even without a full confession, detectives know they have enough evidence to formally charge him. With this, both interrogations finally come to an end, and as a detective steps out to inform the parents that one of their young sons is an alleged killer, all they can do is stand in shock, silently waiting to hear their son's fate.
Mom? Yeah. This is, their dad.
I'm Special Agent Ward with Beast Bureau Criminal Investigation. You see two of my colleagues here, my other colleague. Now, there's some certain things I'm going to tell you that we have that are bad, okay? All right, that watch that we showed you was under her body.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No. Okay, you have more things to tell me.
Okay, I don't know what in the world happened. We're not talking to him anymore. I mean, he doesn't want to really talk anymore. I don't know what happened.
Bro, I can't imagine how the parents feel.
Well, we have a lot of other evidence too. I'm just trying to figure out what in the world happened.
I don't know.
Wow, man.
No. No. Okay, sorry, what else?
I'm not doing this to...
I don't think you are.
I'm just trying to do my job, and
I'm in
so
shock.
am I calling.
What happens now?
I'm consulting with the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office.
He's only 13. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Well, I know, honey, I know. Okay.
McMuffin with the suggestion.
No. It's not true. No. Oh God, I feel like such a over being so stern. I never.
You're a mom.
There's no way you could have known.
After finally learning what their son had done, Levi's family are left to come to terms with a devastating reality. With the overwhelming evidence against him, on November 10th, 2025, Levi Cart ultimately pleads guilty to aggravated murder, aggravated burglary, and strangulation in the killing of Sheila Tenpenny. And because of his age, Levi receives the maximum sentence allowed under juvenile law. He will remain in a juvenile facility until he turns 21, meaning he is expected to be released in 2033. But for Sheila's family, the outcome still doesn't feel...
What? Oh my, what the fuck? I don't have anything to even say about that. What the actual fuck? Like, what is wrong with this country, bro? Like, that is so, like, bro, if you've done this in another country, there's not even a chance. You're gone. You're gone. If you do this in another country like Romania or something like that, bro, you are done. You're gone. You're not even gonna be able to, like, they don't give a fuck what you gotta say. You're done.
Like justice. Under juvenile sentencing laws, Levi cannot legally remain incarcerated beyond that age. And at Levi's sentencing, the lead investigator warned the court, telling the judge he made a mistake. It was good luck for us that he did, but in the future, is he going to learn from those mistakes? That's what I'm concerned about. For the detectives involved in the investigation, there remains a terrifying possibility.
Chad, that means he gets out in 2033? That's 9 years, bro. 9 years from now.
That Sheila was not the end of Levi's violence, but only the beginning of what he could be capable of. And while this case left Ohio shaken by a killer no one ever expected, our next case unfolds somewhere danger is never supposed to reach. Inside St. Vincent North Hospital, more than a dozen gunshots sent patients and doctors into lockdown as SWAT officers move floor by floor searching for the shooter.
Doors open. On lockdown. Shooter has not.
Wait, what?
This way.
That way. That way. Just go that way.
With one person already dead, more than 70 rooms, and a maze of hallways to secure, police are forced into an intense race to stop the gunman before he finds another victim. To watch this exclusive Dr. Insanity episode,
Okay, wait, Chad, that actually, I'm not gonna lie. Hold up.
along with 3 more episodes from our new Tubi series, click the link below and check it out now for free on Tubi.
W video, W McMuffin. Chat, I'm about to see if we can watch the other video. We're not going to watch it now. Chat, we're not going to watch it now. We're not going to watch it now. But we are going to watch this video at some point.